Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you guys why I think Ferrari should be banned. For at least two races. Now, as you probably all know by now, Charles Leclerc drove 2 laps without his seatbelts on after spinning, and because the car died, and then he managed to restart it. But by that time, he'd already put his seatbelt back on. Now, he was right opposite the pits, but instead of going in, he decided to try complete another 2 laps at racing speeds without his seatbelts on. Now I think this is an even greater sort of disregarding of the rules than what Roman Grosjean did in 2013 when he caused the massive crash at the start of the Belgium Grand Prix, and Roman got a 2-race ban for his antics there. I'm really surprised that the FIA didn't even look into it, because it was a slam dunk. Charles Leclerc even admitted it. So I think the FIA needs to ban Ferrari and Charles Leclerc for at least 2 races. The reason why I believe they should come down hard on both Ferrari and Charles himself is because, firstly, Ferrari didn't tell their driver to stop the car straight away. They allowed him to complete 2 laps at racing speed. Now, and also Charles didn't have the I wouldn't say, I don't want to say didn't have the mental capacity, but he didn't have the foresight to come in. But anybody imagine what would have happened if he would have had a crash with anyone? I mean, he could have been dead if something went wrong. I mean, you get a penalty when you get caught not wearing your seatbelts in a car. So why should you get away with it when you're in a Formula 1 race? I'm really angry that Ferrari let that happen, but I think that just shows how incapable they are this season, and I think they need to be punished for this mistake, because they were the ones that ultimately let it happen. I mean, they should have told Charles not to drive me out with that car. And I think I'm very disappointed that that didn't happen, because that could have been a massive incident and somebody could have died if anything happened there. I mean, the seatbelts are there for a reason. It doesn't, I mean, Charlie Whiting said it to Lewis Hamilton in a driver's briefing when he admitted that he took his seatbelt off on a slowing down lap, and Charlie Whiting said that he shouldn't have done that, but it was that was on a slowing down lap. So I think what Charles did was massively worse, because it was in the middle of the race, and furthermore, I mean, the part that they need to fix the metal, to actually close the seatbelt, Charles didn't know where that was. I mean, that could have been anywhere, and you imagine if that went underneath the brake pedal or anything like that, he would have been absolutely unable to control that car, and that could have been, he could have died. You know what I mean? He could have absolutely 100% died if anything happened on these 2 laps. And we've had one person die recently in a Formula 2 race, and another racer got seriously injured, and I mean, apparently Charles Leclerc was very close to Antoine Hubert, and also to Juan Manuel Correa, and I cannot believe how irresponsible he's been by completing these 2 laps at racing speed. But anyway, this is just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Cheers for watching. I'm out of here. Bye.